Hey, welcome to BreitWerks. We have a little DIY trick for you here today. Um, so this is a beautiful low mileage 996 twin turbo. And my guess is by the feel of uh, these brakes may be the original paint from 2003, 2004. So what we're going to do is try to protect those calipers as we bleed these brakes. We're doing a full system flush, but here's a little trick for you. You're going to get brake fluid on the calipers, and a lot of times you'll see calipers that are streaked, and that's from the brake fluid when they bled the brakes. So what I do is spray the caliper with a fluid, which you could use water, but all you're trying to really do is dilute the brake fluid that comes out. So we are going to use a tube. Let me put my wrench on there. We're going to use a little tube, and the tubes fit tightly for the first two calipers you do, and then the brake fluid wreaks havoc on it. I've used tighter tubes. I've used black rubber. I've used all kinds of stuff, and the reality of it is, as you pull the tube off, a little brake fluid is going to leak down there anyway, no matter how tight your tube is. So you want to do something to minimize the concern. So I'm using a pressure bleeder right now. So we're going to open this thing up, and you're going to see the fluid start to come up. And we run them pretty low pressure, nothing more than like 15 psi, because what we don't want to do is blow out any seals. So a little pressure bleeder. All right, you can hear the brake fluid bleeding. Now, as we close the bleeder, when we go to pull this thing off, you see that fluid that's up there? You can try your best, but you're going to get a couple of drops that come down on the caliper. So again, remember, this is a pressure bleed, so none of this stuff is going inside the caliper. It's all on the outside, like you were driving through the rain. And then last thing we do, take a rag, wipe it down, and when that thing dries, it will look the same as it did before you started the brake bleed operation. So if you want to do it yourself, go for it. Just make sure you put something on that caliper that will dilute the brake fluid and not hurt the paint. Otherwise, you'll be painting calipers. All right, good luck. If you have any questions, let us know.